Hey, I'm Brandon with Spider Rack. We're happy to hear that you decided to invest in our portable drying rack system. This video is going to be a step-by-step guide on how to assemble your new Spider Rack. Once your Spider Rack arrives, it will come with all the parts that you will need. The initial assembly you'll have to do is attaching the wheels and hinges to the base. You will need a 1/2-inch nut driver and a drill, or a ratchet with a 1/2-inch socket and a number 30 star bit. The first thing we're going to do is assemble the base. I like to start with the casters first and get both sides assembled separately and then do the hinges second. It just seems a little easier handling each piece individually. So I'm going to start with the casters. So there'll be 3 casters on one side and 2 on the other, and we'll put a locking one in alternate corners just to keep the Spider Rack from turning one direction or the other when you have the wheels locked. So when you start with the casters, you can line them all up with the holes. I have my locking one in this corner here. Then you can just take your bolts and drop them all right in the holes and put your nuts on after. Now once you got all the bolts in, you grab the nuts and just put them on from the bottom side. You grab your nut driver or your ratchet. Once you've got your casters on your bases, the next step is getting your hinges put on the bases so you can fold and unfold your base. Now that we've got our hinges set over the holes, we can go ahead and start tightening them down. Got our number 30 star bit. We like to start in all 4 corners on the hinges and just snug them down with a little bit of play. That way you can move it around and get all the holes lined up just right. Once you've got your base fully assembled with your casters and your hinges, it's time to flip it over and start building your Spider Rack. We like to put the Velcro strap on one side or the other for the handle. That way when you make your Spider Rack portable and you flip your base together, this holds your base together so you can carry it like a suitcase. Now that you've got your base flipped over, it's time to start building your Spider Rack. First thing you're going to need is your 2 bottom cross members. There's fixed holes in the base, they snap right in. After your 2 bottom cross members are in, you can start assembling your arms. The arms snap in crisscross each time you stack a row. So that's your first layer. Once you have all 30 of your arms assembled, it's time to fasten down your top cross member. Now you've got the top cross member on, it's time to feed the ratchet strap through the cross member. The hook should face towards the middle of the rack. So if you feed the strap up through one side, down the other, for the ratchet to attach to down here. Once you've got your strap fed through the top of the cross member, you're going to take the end of it and go into this side of the ratchet strap, allowing the hook to face the inside just like we did on the other side. You'll notice the excess strap that's left over. This allows you to add on to the Spider Rack. We have expansion packs that can be purchased in increments of 10, and you can get a maximum height of 40 cross members total. After it's all put together, this is what it will look like. You can easily tow it around and spin it 360. There you have it, a fully assembled and ready to use Spider Rack.